Wonderful people, my name is Jovika and I'm broadcasting from Jovika TV. After this break, let's have the conversation.
Moral Interactive, Jovika TV, poised to reach you with the truth.
Hello, wonderful people. My name is Jovika and we are poised to reach you with the truth. Today, I have a very good topic. I want to look into, I want to discuss very short. When I mean short, this one is going to be shorter than whatever you have been listening to me because I need to catch up my next available appointment in no time. We're looking into three things in this for short possible time. Number one, the money, the case of Junior Pope. A lot have spoken about it. It has trended. Many videos, bloggers have said something about it. But I also want to lend my voice just briefly vis-a-vis the issue of power in the ocean, power in the water. So I want to combine both discussion to see how it's going to go. Number two, I want to talk about the case of what's his name? The saga that has to do with Messi Chinwo. If time permits me, I just want to give an advice there. Then talk about e-money, lending his support to our brother, the late Pope, Junior Pope, to take care of the children. So if that story is anything to go back, I want to let it know to you. So without waiting most of your time, let's begin to discuss from E-Pope saga. I'm not here to affirm that he was sacrificed or not. I'm not here to also say he wasn't. But you guys are already on the plan and the internet, hearing a lot of conflict report about the death surrounding that our brother. But where my emphasis is on some of the video I have watched people talking about the power in the river. It was because he never did sacrifice. That was why he died. I've had one so-called Ezenwai who made a video that the power that governs the river is too strong, that God never created river. It is if you even in the Bible, God never created river, and so the river is a god, it's a goddess that people should worship. God river, the river is God is different from so many thoughts. People should be careful. River is a god; it have to be worshipped. So that is why nobody can joke river. They also said that's the law that governs river. If anybody dies in the river, you must bury that person by the side of the river. If he fell, the whole world, the person who took that person out will die. The person, I have heard a lot. So that was my intent. What attracted my attention. I also heard about Pastor Omoto Fufuyi talking about there's the power of Jesus and live or whatever, and some people have been responding to him. My dear brothers and sisters, let's discuss that in very short form. Number one, I don't think anybody who has senses will say there's no power in river. Give me a second. Let me play this. Let me take a short break to turn off my equipment. Please, let's enjoy this short break. This break, let me turn off my equipment, please. But bear with me.
If you no get information, you are already deformed. Why not go to your YouTube? Jovika TV. You want time for Facebook? Jovika TV. Instagram and Twitter. Jovika TV. Abi you want time for TikTok? Jovika TV. Abi na WhatsApp you want time? Jovika TV. Jovika TV. Vika TV.
Poised to reach you with the truth.
We are always poised to reach you with the truth. Welcome back. So I have had so many reports. People have been talking about that our brother, how powerful river is, how we should not neglect a river. So I said earlier that it's only somebody who doesn't know this life will not believe that there's power in river. In fact, with the song we normally sing, they say Ike di nelu, Ike di nala. There is power everywhere, but the power of Jesus is above them all. Some of them make it a point that that's nothing like Jesus, it doesn't existed. It's a story that they use in the savers. No, I have had enough, I have had enough. So now I want to let you know, guys, the people that said there's no way you must not follow the laws that govern river. If you don't do it, it's the people that I want to prove you that you are very, very wrong in that one. Whatsoever you believe works for you. Somebody also said, no matter how powerful pastor, that is a reverend father, minister, bishop, man of God, that if the river, if the person dies now in the river, the person cannot be seen until after 3 days. Those things are true, but not in all cases. Based on my experience, which I'm going to share to you now. In the year 2000 and that was 2016. Yes, 2016. As a parish priest of a particular city, for security reasons, let me not be specific with the place, but the place is New Imo State, where they call Ohaji Ebema, one of the parishes, St. Peter's. I was the parish priest and administrator of that particular area. A seminarian, or we call it oddman, was sent to me, under me, to work under me. So the guy came. We were working together. Behind our church, there is this Orashi River. Those of you who know Uguta Aziz, we have a river called Orashi River. That river is just about a pole behind my building, the parish house where I live. A pole, just a pole. You can be. It's not up to a pole, Seth. It's less than a pole. You will see the river passed across behind our building. Orashi River, Imo State. Some of you who from Imo State, go and Google it, know about Orashi River. So this guy was posted to me to do his secretarial work, ministerial work, short-term work before he go back to the seminary for his ordination. Now he came, he now started going to the river. They called him and warned him, please don't go to the river as a stranger. That this river may look small, but it is strangers. He was warned that this river is too powerful. The guy now used a stick and put inside the river and said, this is not too tall. Now people should stop this rubbish. My dear wonderful people, this is a life story that happened before me. This guy went in the evening. If he needed water to bath, they would have brought for him. And I was driving in from my meeting with the bishop. As I drove in, behold, look at the guy in front. They said the guy has just left his room, going behind the river to go and shower. I didn't know. After 20 minutes, I came to the house. I started seeing people running in front of the house, going to the riverside. I was hearing, hey. What happened? He went with one of our brothers in the church who were living in the church with us to go and swim and shower. So he was still showering and lowering himself. People started hearing noise. Hey! He was jumping up, raising his hand. The brother he went with, he doesn't know how to swim. So the brother quickly started shouting. So those who heard his voice from the other end of the river now started coming in front of my house, rushing down to the river for his rescue. Before he got there, he has disappeared. He's nowhere to find. They entered where he entered. They couldn't find him. He missed. They now said he's no more. There are people that said, please don't look for him. He will only surface after 3 days. So when I saw people rushing there, I also rushed down to the river with them. A young promising 23 years old seminarian, to be ordained in the next few months. He wants to be made a deacon in a couple of months. The final year. This is the only, he's not the only son of the father, the mother. The father is no more. But he has an elder brother who is not too sound, dementia kind of. So this brother is the only one that survived. So the father named him Samuel. I have to mention his name. He is from Omunkwo Mbano. So I'm not giving you a fictitious story. You can make inquiry. So when I rushed to the river as the man of God, they told me, please, there's no need looking for him. You cannot see him until after 3 days. I said, no. I called my boy, one of my son in the Lord, who gave his life to Christ under my ministry. He believes in me. In fact, that is the testimony that is coming his way. As I talk to you now, let me not leak that testimony. That testimony will shock the world. What God has used that boy to do and using us to do in his life. That testimony will soon come out. So I called him. I will mention his name when I will make a video for him because of the testimony that is coming. Some of you who say God doesn't answer prayer and everything happens in the hospital, Mumu, they worry you. That it doesn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for some other person. That it works for this person doesn't mean that it must always work. It's God that does it with the people. But so the guy was in that river. I told him, he said whatever I said, he's going to do it. I said, enter the river, look for him. The guy quickly rushed and jumped inside the river. Started searching for him. He entered, he drives, he's a son of the soil. He saw the boy, looked for him, searched for him severally. He came out again. He went this way, went the other way. At the third one, about 3 or 4 of them went looking for him. Until I think one of them, either him or one of them, they said, we have seen him. They brought him out. Number one, that particular law that said you cannot see the person until after 3 days has been broken. He just went down to, the guy has gone far. They brought him out to the river. Brought him to the surface ground. We started pressing his body from water to come, but for everything, he's already gone. We were crying. Everybody were there. I was just there, devastated, speaking. I prayed as I could. Prayed my prayer, nothing. He couldn't come back. We prayed for this boy that he could not drown in the river. No way. Hey! I was like, what is going to happen? What do we do? How are we going to handle this matter? Confusion set in. So when that confusion set in, they told me, please, there's no need carrying him out of this river. We have to call the man in charge of the river, the chief priest of the river, so that he tell us what to do, so that we can bury him by the side of the river. I'm making this video for those who said, there's no way he must not follow the water. Water is the goddess. Water is the created, is the powerful, the human being. God did not create water. Are you okay? That you have never seen doesn't mean it does not exist. I told them, I am not going to give 1 kobo to any juju priest. We are heartbroken. We are losing one of our young ones, a promising priest, 23 years old. You guys are telling me to do sacrifice. We cannot take his corpse out of it. They see if I do it, anything. I said, hey, I drove my car towards the river. People helped me carry the child, put inside the car. I drove him to the hospital. So when I got to the hospital, they checked him that he said he has passed on. Hey! They told me, please, sir, bring him back to the river. Bring him back to the river. Let him not be taken away. He must be buried there. You have to do rituals. You have to buy goat, buy this and that. I said, rubbish. That night, I drove him to his village because the mother we called the mother with his phone. The mother was shouting, they were crying. I have to drive him to his village that night with that corpse, with the people joining me in my car, in my Sienna car. I was driving Sienna by then. We drove him there. The mother saw was shouting, cry, and one. They did everything so that they now took him to in that night, they went and deposited him in the mortuary. They were still coming to tell me, bring him back. Oh, if anything happens to him, that say my life will be in danger. I told you guys this happened in 2016 or 2015. They're about 2015 or 2016. This is how I lost the guy. We fixed the burial after 21 days, not up to 30 days. Before one of my guys who's on social media, I'm going to bring him. Maybe today I'm going to discuss more about this. I'm going to bring those guys. Evidence. He was the one who preached in that video, an Adnan, his colleague in the hospital, in the school. So I'm going to bring one of his colleagues who is now a priest in Senegal. He was the one who preached in that burial. We did this burial ceremony and buried him in his own father's compound. That's how we lost that guy. So number one, telling me they said that something will happen to me. This is from 2015 till now. Am I still living? I didn't bury him by the side of the water. I didn't do all the rituals. They said don't take to hospital. I took him to hospital. So when you people talk about glorifying water, water is it? I don't have any problem. Water has power. See, accident can happen to anybody. There are people who die in fire. Some die by they fell from that. You will not say because he fell from up. This is he have to go and sacrifice to the palm tree that he fell from. Are you people okay? Giving glory to something that is created and leaving the creator. We buried him. They said something will happen to me that I am the one who refused and took him away from the river. I am still living today. I'm still living hell and hate. So if you believe that water, you came from the water, that is your own belief, not me. If you believe that water will buy me because I put something that this water swallowed, that is your belief, not me. If you believe that you cannot see anybody that died in the water until after 3 days, that is your belief, not me. I'm not going to doubt you that what I say is truth. You are saying the truth, but it's going to only work if I believe in it. I don't believe it. It's not going to work for me. So is the issue of miracle. If you don't believe in miracle, it's not going to happen to you. If I believe in it, it will happen. That is how this life works. Believe it or not, that is your business. So I believe in God. I believe God owns the water. Let me tell you something. If water is your creator, some of all of us came from the water. I reject it 2 million times. I didn't come from the water. I'm not a mommy water child. Water is subject to my prayer and command. Well, let me tell you this thing. If water created you, if you came from the water, there's no way you can be above the water. Human being is a small God. We are creators. The water, one God drowned in the river doesn't necessarily mean that one can also drown in fire, get bought in fire. Somebody can die for falling up in an accident. Does it not mean that it was because why he got drowned in fall from tree and died because the tree owns your life? I don't know how people just fabricate something. They say you cannot do water is your life. Water is you, he owns you, he created you. Rubbish. So if water created me, why is it that the human being can build something across the water, even against the wish of that water? So say before you build any bridge, you will do sacrifice. Many have done bridges without any sacrifice on top of water. Okay, why is it that there are some oceans, there are rivers that human being technologically change the face of that river, remove that river from its position? That says in the book of Psalm, I think chapter 125, it said those who trust the Lord are like Mount Zion, they cannot be removed from their position. That you trust God, you can never be removed like a mountain. But human being can remove river. I've seen it. There's a river in my community. They wanted to construct dam. They have to change the face of that river, remove it from the river, change it the channel. Who did it? Human being. There are some river when you want to build bridge, you will see people will cross that river, stop the river complete, build a wall inside the river, channel it the other way around. So if that river is my creator, why will he keep quiet? The human being will be changing his direction, removing him from the position we have. That's the spirit will come and remove the river. Stop, build a wall, a very high wall, and divert the river to different way. All these places will become empty land. I've seen it happen. Technology. So if human being, if water is the creator of human being, why is he keeping quiet? Human being are changing his position, removing him from the position, building bridge across him, stopping him from flowing. Sometimes they will cover the river and channel it to another area. Why? Because water does not own anybody. Human being even own the water by the power of the God that created you. But if you don't believe it, don't come and tell me what I don't believe. I said we didn't bury this guy by the side of the river. We buried him in the community. He's there now. Go and make inquiry. If you doubt it, I will give you information, give you the number of the family. You go and make call. It at home it's a Lambad, no. So don't come and tell me what I have never experienced. It's like when they say that he can never burn down shrine, this and that. If the family say they don't want their shrine, they call me. I'll burn community shrine, but with agreement of the family, because the grace is there for me. I'll do it. Nothing happened. We are still alive, kicking. We will still burn more. If you say you don't need it, what we want to do is to go and burn somebody's deity, God, or way of worship without the consent of the person. I don't support that one. But if the person invite me over, I don't need this thing. This is not doing me any good. Please, can you help me? I will come and remove it after prayers. So there is power in river, but that's not above the power of Jesus' name. I did those things by the name of Jesus Christ. So if you tell me Christ does not exist, how am I surviving today? Is it when I call a shrine they call Orieble? In the same community, I sent my boy to go and find in that place. He purposely put fire there because they come to sacrifice Ebele every time in that shrine. I told them this land is in the church. I don't need this shrine when the church is domiciled in the same place. They say, don't try it. I told my son in the Lord I was living with, he put fire there and burnt it. They said we have to do sacrifice to bring back Oriebele. I say, you guys are rubbish. I stayed in that community, I'm still living today. We burnt it. We burnt it. I told them there's no longer power here. Stop wasting people's money in the name of sacrifice. So that's about that. Number two, I had a story that before I tell you the next story, I tell about half 3 stories here and I'll begin to go. But because of time, your last words were, I get 3 children. Now me go to raise them all. From today, they are part of the Okonkwo family. I pledge to nurture them the same way you would have wished. This is the billionaire E-Money takes it upon himself to raise the 3 kids of Junior Pope left behind. This is exactly what Ndibo is known for. So this is the news that we are hearing about the brother that died. So E-Money, as the news, if this story is anything to go by, E-Money that taking up the responsibility of training those 3 kids. So this is the news I want to also bring to you. In case if you have not seen it, I believe this should be true. This is what we are looking for. If you hear the cry of your brother, please go for help, go for rescue. So that we, with a heart full of pain, we mourn our brother, the Pope. And I want to tell those people, if anybody has in hand in the departure of this brother, hey, your own case will also come. Because what you do to others will happen to you. It's just only time. With time, you face it. Because there's power in blood. So that is the news. The next news I want to talk about, based on what you see in my thumbnail, is the saga of Mercy Chinwo. Let me take a break and come back. For share this video, Mercy Chinwo saga. For me, some people should be very careful the way they make comment, both in comment section. Look at it, it's comment that people and post people made on social media. You are taking them that the Pastor Basi are taking the matter up now. It's unfair that you should say what you don't know. People can resemble people. Some of you saw this video, the trending video. It was rumored that Buhari is no more. It was a very strong rumor. And they told you they replicated him from El Sudani. Now, why is it that that man, El Sudani, exactly looks like Buhari? Have you not seen the video? Now, will you say it was the father of Buhari who went and fathered that child? There's also a video of another Buhari that was seen in Lagos driving Danfo. And people were videoing him. I have the video here. So, do we say it is the father of Buhari that fathered that one? People can look alike. So, because of Mercy Chinwo sang with Basi, Pastor Dante Basi, you guys start making some what you don't know, making it emphatically. Now you are taking it to court. Some other person called me. Why I'm making this? They say that the husband should go call for DNA. That if that husband call for DNA, it's a mumu. Never you let your enemy, your distractor, to give you an assignment. Never you let your distractors, your enemy, to give you an assignment. Who are you to give me an assignment between me and my wife? That it was me. It was because of marriage of Chinwo to that guy made me know the guy. I don't know that guy, that pastor. Until I don't know his name, but I know Chinwo. So it was that Chinwo that gave him identity to an extent. Now, because of some stupid, frivolous claim by some people, I will not go and start making DNA. Are you okay? As I won't try that nonsense. I don't have problem with my husband Nathan Ebasi is not coming to claim my child. Why should I go and do carry up something that is not in existence? People should mind their business. So because people have been saying, no, the husband should go for DNA. Rubbish. I'm not going for any DNA if I'm the husband. A woman that gave me identity to an extent. Because I don't have problem with the baby is mine. If I can adopt another person's baby and make it my child, that child is me, even if it belongs to Basi. So people should mind their business. Mercy Chinwo and family are not having problem. They are quiet and watching you people. Then that's why some of us celebrities, we don't post our family background. Some of you don't know my family background. I will not post them. Because when you see them tomorrow, you come and tell me who fathered my children, who fathered my wife. So be careful what you post. So that is the advice I want to give on that one. The husband should face his business, continue with his ministry with the wife. Don't listen to gullible, hopeless people looking for attention here and there. Then Natabasi, pastor, if I were you, that's no need taking this into court. But it's good sometimes to teach people some lesson so that people will bridle their tongue. That's about it. Finally, I want to talk about Bobrisky arrest and the Cubana priest. Cubana priest now is in, has just been granted bail. He said he's not guilty. I want to use that thing now. Somebody made a comment. They just use Bobrisky to want to hunt our Igbo brothers. Anybody who is saying that you are a mumu. What our people are doing is wrong. To spray money is money abuse. My only problem, EFCC, all those ex-governors, I know that there's a video trending, which I'm going to make a short video about it. The governor of Niger State, where throwing money from his open roof car. They say he has immunity. When he comes down, probe him. As you're probing him, all these our Igbo brothers, all this Dibia on red, all of them make fear catch on now. They will come for now. All these native doctors, they say native doctors, ritualists or whatever you want. They are all boys. Let them come for all of you that have been. I'm going to be posting your video. Time will not allow me to post some of your video. They will come for you. They are not going for a good commander because I'm Igbo man. Now the EFCC just woke up to defend their so-called Naira. So Naira will put some of them in prison. It's not a witch hunt for anybody. Be very careful. That you make this money, come and don't use it to intimidate us. Because we don't have it. Don't use the small, we make money, come and use it, bam. Stop making us to look inferior. So let that nonsense stop of it, flying money everywhere. If I go home and you don't see me spray money, I'll package the money in the envelope, drop to you. It doesn't make me I don't have money. It doesn't make me I'm not a giver. It is not when you spray they make you a giver. So let's control that rubbish. It's too much on our own. How much is money? And if you go, and if no rubbish. People got that money you are flying, that people are dying, trying to pick it up. Can just be controlled. Look for 3 people, remove them from poverty, than to spray that waste their money. And people are buying the set to go and grab the so-called money are flying around. So those people that are circulating, they just were risky to hunt our Igbo people. You are talking rubbish. Our Igbo people failed it. Let them be arrested. Both the one they do in the church, one man that called himself a church man, they will be spreading you money on your altar. Make fear catch all of them. They are coming for you. Monday with a hotel, celebrity native doctors, all of you. Let them come for you. My bloggers. If you don't spend money, better go and delete those videos. If you have never downloaded it. If you're a blogger, you know you have been spreading money here and there. Better go and delete it too. Don't come and tell us, hey, I know they support evil. Thank you and God bless you. This is all we offer today. See you again in my next broadcast tomorrow, God willing. I'm coming with a very powerful package. These are just advice I want to give to our people. Let's be careful and get it right. May God bless you all. My name remains Joe Vika. If you don't get information, you are deformed. But Vika TV is the only place you can receive the truth undiluted. God bless you. Subscribe, follow, share, and drop your comment in this thing we have discussed now. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Jovika Television. All the way from California, Syria, all over the world. This is Jovika Television. Come on, yeah. Everybody got a story, either lose or win. Everybody imperfection, everybody sin. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, everybody got it in. This is Jovika Television, making story films. In types enough for magazines or take a bulletin. When they take my advice, live your dream and do your thing. Nowadays, things we be saying be like no be seen. In Jovika Television, truth is what we sing. We are boys to reach you with the truth. Oh. California, from here we reach the world. It's Jovika Television everywhere. The social media handles it. Yeah. It's Jovika TV in all social media platforms. Facebook and Twitter, YouTube and Insta Anchor. Truth must be told, Sogi Brodibia or Pastor. Okwa Television with the truth is what you ask for. This is Jovika Television. Jovika Television.